So before we go back to the Citadel, Trainer mentioned I could get in touch with Anderson here.
Shepard, I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Torians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
I mean, Shepard's already very focused on taking down Lang because he took Thane from us. He'll pay for that.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Okay. So that's actually part of the expanded galaxy mod where you can actually push the button to set up going to meet with the Quarians and such in that next portion.
Shepard.
Probably hit that a little earlier than I want to, but whatever.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need to get to the refugee camp. Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
Tactus. That's the guy I gotta go talk to in order to make the trade. Let's see how these two are doing.
Reaper forces
Hey there.
continue their assault on Asari space.
Looking mighty
claiming
low.
the Nimbus cluster and the
You okay?
Salian Nebula.
Anyone been bothering you?
No, it's not that.
A joint
I'm fine.
Turian Krogan
Ah,
force has landed
I
on
see.
the moon in an attempt to retake
So,
this homeworld from
any
Reaper
news?
forces.
No, they just... Their shuttle must be real slow,
Surprise
that's all.
move, but Turian
Do you
ships
think they're
have
okay?
flown the Turian
They
hegemony
promised they'd
over
come
Imperial
get me,
forces.
no matter what they had to do.
Leaders have stated that
been
defeating
so
the
long.
Reapers supersedes
I don't know,
all
kid.
grudges.
I'm sure they'd be happy, knowing you're
Krogan
safe.
forces
It's just-
reported heavy casualties
I
in
miss
destroying
them.
Reaper stronghold.
I miss them
located
so
in what
much.
was once Rachni space. Cerberus attempts to take control of the Citadel have failed, and CSEC forces have killed the last invading.
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Chakwas spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference. And our mission may just save everyone. Now's not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
After obtaining a cue to the general,
Alright.
Krogan leaders have announced an alliance with the Turian military against the Reapers.
So now, I think the,
Second human spectre
oh, we have to go talk to the scientists on the Presidium.
Cerberus forces from killing the council.
Yeah, there's an embassy guard we have to go talk to in regards to the Bolus ambassador.
Spectre status recognized.
Let's go talk to this. I think it's probably just like, hey, you got something. Turn it into him.
Now
Where is
arriving
he?
at Presidium
He's at the
Commons.
bank. Oh, excuse me.
I think I know which project you mean, and I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D24.
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away. Thank you so much for your help.
I apologize for presuming that that it was a guy or a Solarian or.
Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium
Now,
Embassy.
where is this guard? Over here. Hello.
Was the Volus ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
You know what I've noticed about this game that annoys me is that there are times where the audio just all of a sudden dips or just cuts off. And it just gets very frustrating in that regard. Because, like, why is it doing that? It shouldn't be doing that, but it does.
You've never been this
What was that hand motion?
before, Ambassador.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
Too many. But fighting the Alliance...
Must continue in order to end the war. We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Korlak. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
You people are monsters!
Ambassador, please.
Hundreds dead. Udina betraying the Council. I should have cut ties with you ages ago.
And what will that accomplish now? The risks you took by passing information to Cerberus, it's left you in an interesting position. If you sever contact, we can't protect you from the consequences.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again. Have a good day, Ambassador Korlak.
The Turians think I'm still working for Cerberus. They've put a price on my head. I can't go to CSEC, but Cerberus has plans. An entire Turian colony rests on my life. If anyone finds this, I hid a tracking receiver in the office suite beside the human embassies. What are you...
Damn, Cerberus has them everywhere nowadays.
You gonna go on about them all night?
Just get the car up here quick. Little bastard's even heavier than he looks.
Saeed?
Mm-hmm. There you are.
until we killed Korlak.
Once the credits go through, was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
I'm not. Because Korlak worked for Cerberus? What'd they do to you? None of your goddamn business. He waking up?
This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. CSEC will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing. They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus. Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
Now...
Zaid used to work for Cerberus. Ask him why.
Why? Why go after your old employer, Zaid? How you know my name, all of a sudden?
Good question.
Was attacked, but Alliance forces were able to evacuate all students. While the Alliance takes heavy losses to...
No, the Krogan are the only race that can fight on the toxic world, so they need support. Well, ideally, something like a Cacliosaur. They're good in mountains, immune to toxins, ferociously loyal to their riders. Yes, they'd be ideal. Unfortunately, they were driven to extinction during the Rachni War. So, unless we can engineer something new, Krogan on toxic worlds will have to fight on foot without support.
Damn, wrong door. He needs you alive to stop Cerberus.
Cerberus is after a Turian colony. Kill me, and they get it.
Drop my name.
Shepard's investigating. She's a recent acquaintance. How recent? Very. Shit. All right, I'm listening.
You're what?
Won't hurt to keep him alive a minute longer. Won't hurt to split the bounty one less way either.
Get him! Get...
Those sounded like gunshots. You hear that, right? I mean, if they've engaged in a gunfight with Zaid, we know they're dead. You don't engage in a gunfight with Zaid Masane. Told ya.
Been a while, Zaid.
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Where's Korlak?
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
Ah, Zaid. So, if I recall, I don't remember if he did anything in between during the time the base game and the DLCs are coming out. But if my hunch is correct, if my memory is correct, I believe this game was the last game that Robin Sachs did voice acting work for before he passed away. I do know that the Citadel DLC was the last bit of content that he did before he passed away, because that was actually one of the very sad things about that DLC, was that it came out, and then shortly after we heard that he had passed away, so we realized that that was going to be effectively the last time Zaid in that DLC that we would get to hear Robin Sachs do voice acting. So, rest in peace, Robin Sachs. But it's good to see, our old friend Zaid, right?
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine. They wanted me alive until the fees were delivered for my capture. They didn't care about what I had to say.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
Turned? You already betrayed your own people.
We saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
You tried to do the right thing before. It failed because you trusted the wrong people. Now here's your chance to make up for it. You're giving us Volus support, and you're going to help us make Cerberus pay for using you.
I can't.
You can.
Waste of everyone's time trying to appeal to a Volus's better nature, Shepard.
Aphis. The colony's name is Aphis. Cerberus wants its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Yes, it's yours, Commander. I'll speak with Citadel Security about this incident. You have my thanks.
Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaid, what are you doing here?
Later, C6 on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them. Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
Okay.
No replacement has been selected for the position vacated by Counselor Denell.
So we got a Volus bombing fleet.
Attempted coup against the Council.
There's a soldier we gotta talk to there. Okay, so he's in cargo hold C, where James is. Yeah, let's go catch up with Zaid.
Spectre status. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
Evacuate current students. While the Alliance takes heavy losses,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting.
Waiting? Waiting for who?
For my parents.
Oh, it started over. So that was the end of that dialogue between those two. Still really sad, though.
Forces continue their assault on Asari space, claiming the Nimbus cluster and Selenium Nebula. A joint Turian Krogan force has landed on a road in an attempt to retake the Volus homeworld from Reaper forces. Cerberus attempts to take control of the
Oh. Well, there's Zaid. And there's James.
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you. And you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Well, I'm not looking forward to slapping my armor back on, but I'm always ready.
Glad to hear it.
Careful. What the hell are you looking at?
Nothing. Nothing.
Huh. And Zaid became a war asset.
Wondered if you'd show up, Shepard. Figured you'd be too busy recruiting goddamn armies for this war you're in charge of.
I could always use more help.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
Do you know the current leader of the Suns?
Vosk? Don't remind me. Little scumbag shot his mouth off on a patrol mission once. Got half his squad killed. Real popular after that. We couldn't boot him from the Suns fast enough. Should have ended his tenure with a bullet.
I love that Zaid is making Vosk out to be just an absolutely awful, awful person, as we saw earlier.
Do you know the current leader of the Suns?
Never mind.
Vosk? Don't remind me. Little scumbag shot his mouth off on a patrol mission once.
And I believe that now unlocks Zaid as a possible squad member. Yeah, I'm sure Arya would have appreciated that.
Please select a destination. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
I think I'll do better against the Reapers than Cerberus, ma'am.
And what combat experience against Reapers are you basing this on?
None, ma'am.
Outstanding.
So she's just one of those who feels like unless she's fighting the Reapers, she feels like she's not doing anything.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garbug. I'll have them brought here.
Commander Shepard, thank you. I'm sure that'll help with, any operation we have going.
Okay then. So let me just now go ahead and double check.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Mm-hmm. There he is. Alright, we'll just clear this up. Okay, so let's go ahead and have Jack. And now we'll have Zaid. Spending a lot of time yelling at fruit machines in between buying parts for Jesse and gathering mercenary buddies. Yeah. Huh. Ashley is back.
No way we're all getting out of this war alive. Be fun to try, though.
Yeah, this thing stings a bit more than usual. Still worth it, though.
The bombers are on their way. Thank you for saving my life, Earth Clan.
Thanks for speaking with the refugees, Commander. Let's go talk to Chakwas. Oh, there is a chair there now.
You always pull through, Commander. We've received the supplies from Tactus.
Everything good?
Indeed. We've acquired some very useful equipment. As such, I've been able to enhance the effectiveness of our Medigel delivery systems. I've also collated information that Liara may find of interest. Check with Cliff. So, Udina finally went over the edge. I never really liked the man. Now I know why. Good to see you, Commander.
Medigel effectiveness. Let's go talk with Cliff.
Dr. Tassoni found useful information in the data you recovered, Commander.
Extra 5% health. Very nice. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, so we're not going to be going to the Perseus Vale for a while. Like I said, I didn't necessarily mean to. I just kind of indirectly did that. So, we're going to be doing either the Masana mission or the Cerberus Scientist mission. We'll be doing either one of these when we return. Stay tuned.